Have you ever wished you had more time? More time for your dreams, your loved ones, for yourself? This story will remind you what truly matters before it's too late. Immerse yourself in the world of Elias, the watchmaker, whose fate should give us all pause for thought. In a small village, nestled among hills and ancient linden trees, lived a watchmaker named Elias. He was known for his steady hands, his kind heart, and for his deep love of time. Elias understood the mechanics of life, which resonated in every ticking clockwork. He often said, "A clock is like a heart, as long as it beats, everything around us lives." But in a world that was getting faster and faster, no one seemed to have any time anymore. People hardly wore watches, and Elias's workshop suffered. Money was dwindling, and worry was gnawing at him. His wife Clara stood by him, his children played among the wood shavings from his workbench. But Elias saw the growing uncertainty in their eyes. How much longer could they live like this? One stormy evening, as the rain lashed against the windows, Elias was repairing an ancient grandfather clock. It was an heirloom, full of secrets and stories. When he opened it, he found a yellowed parchment inside, almost falling apart. It read, in old script, "He who understands the heart of time can share it, but every exchange demands its price." Elias just smiled. He considered it an old riddle, a game from bygone days. But that night, shortly before midnight, something strange happened. The large clock in the workshop stopped, and in the eerie silence, Elias heard a whisper, "Do you want to trade them? Your hours?" A shiver ran down his spine. The next day, a man came to the workshop. He was pale, with dark circles under his eyes, marked by haste and stress. "I need more time," he pleaded. "Just one more hour to finish my work. I'll pay whatever you want." Elias wanted to laugh, but suddenly the old grandfather clock began ticking backwards. A strange light illuminated the room, and Elias felt something inexplicable, as if an hour were slipping away from his own life. It was an eerie, yet fascinating feeling. The man thanked him, paid a coin of pure gold, and left. Elias was deeply confused, yet he sensed that the parchment had spoken the truth. He had sold an hour of his life. The news spread quickly, like wildfire through the village and beyond. Soon, people were queuing outside his workshop, all searching for the most precious commodity, time. Wealthy merchants who wanted to live longer, kings who wished to prolong their youth, and ordinary people who simply wanted more time with the people they loved. Elias sold hour after hour, day after day. The gold piled up, his workshop became magnificent, his reputation grew immeasurably. But with every transaction, his face aged, his hands grew heavier, his heart weary. He saw the marks of the barter in his own reflection. He kept telling himself, "Just a few more deals, then I'll stop." But people kept coming. And Elias, caught in the vortex of success, couldn't stop. He had become a slave to his own power. His wife Clara pleaded with him, "Elias, please, enough. We don't need gold. We need you." But Elias barely heard her anymore. He was trapped in his gilded cage, blind to what truly mattered. He saw only the ticking clocks, the clinking coins, and the people who always wanted more of his time. The years flew by, unnoticed and unused. His children grew up, went to school, fell in love, and moved away. He missed the most important moments, the small joys that make up a life. And as time went on, Elias sat in his workshop, selling hours while the hours of his own life quietly slipped away. One morning, Elias woke up and suddenly felt empty. The sun shone palely through the window, and in his mirror he saw an old man, with trembling hands, gray hair, and eyes that held no light. He was a shadow of his former self. He limped into his workshop. Dust lay on the clocks, a testament to long neglect. Old family photos hung on the wall, Clara with the children, laughing, full of life. Elias picked up one of the pictures. He could barely remember when it was recorded. He had sold the time they had lived together. Then he collapsed in his chair. His hands clutched a small pocket watch, his own, which he had never used. It was still ticking. Slowly. Weakly. "I thought I owned time. But in truth, it was time that owned me." Elias smiled wearily, placed the watch on his chest, and closed his eyes. The next morning he was found peacefully in his armchair. The clock on his chest had stopped, at the exact moment his heart had ceased to beat. It was a quiet end, yet full of meaning. Engraved on the back of the watch was, "Time is not a transaction. It is what love is made of." A simple truth that Elias realized too late. We all chase after time, trying to save it, control it, trade it. But Elias's story teaches us a painful lesson. Time is the most precious thing we possess, and it belongs to those we love. It cannot be bought, it is not negotiable. It is the foundation of our relationships, the essence of our memories. Don't waste your time on things that ultimately mean nothing. Invest it in moments that fill your heart, in people who are important to you. Make a conscious effort to take time today for what truly matters. Call a loved one, spend an uninterrupted moment with your family, or simply take a break to breathe. Share this story to remind others that the most valuable currency in life isn't gold, but time spent together. What will you do with your precious time today?